then it's not really our place to go telling people before she's ready.
Yeah.
I can't tell them. There's just no way I could.
Have you guys checked your... equipment lately? Ah, Calaglia. Feels like it's been ages.
Everyone around here looks so much happier than they used.
I'll say. It feels like an entirely different place. I suppose it's had time to adjust to its newfound freedom.
Zephyr would have been so happy to see this.
Yeah, he really would have. Especially if he knew Law was... Law? Something bothering you, Law?
Nah, I'll be fine. It's just, you know.
It still weighs on you, doesn't it? Running away back then.
I abandoned my home. Then when I finally come back, it's been liberated. What's important is that it's free. I get that, I do. I just... I should have been here.
Well... rather plain.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
Just one thing after another, and it all falls on my head too.
Hey, Nath.
What? Can't you see I'm... Alphen?
Looks like you have your hands full.
As much as ever. As if I wasn't busy enough putting down the last remnants of Renan rule. I'm up to my ears in Dan and then, to top it all off, that thing had to come crap.
Pretty sure we've heard this somewhere before.
But enough about my problems. What can I help you with?
Yeah, we're looking for an old Renan starship. You wouldn't happen to know any around...
A starship? What do you need one of...
To get to Lenegis.
Lenegis? Are you out of your damn mind?
Believe it or not, it wouldn't be the craziest thing we've done recently.
Oh, I believe it. Well, either way, I'm afraid I haven't heard...
Then do you have any historical records by chance?
Sure, we've got stacks of old...
Mind if we take a look at them?
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Nath.
I read through all of the records, but I only found a single line that it mentions a rock that shot across the sky and landed past the mountains. The event was recorded.
And you think that might be the starship?
It looked like it was someplace called Berg, but maybe I'm reading it wrong.
Berg?
That ring any bells for you?
Yeah, that's one of the biggest volcanoes in Calaglia. I was just there recently, investigating a report of a meteor someone saw.
Another meteor in the same area?
I wonder if it could have been one of those lights that shot out of the wedge.
All the more reason to check it out. Can you tell us how to get there?
The old Zion mine is up that way. One of the veins we abandoned connects to the volcano. Go ahead and use that. But you should be careful.
Huh?
I don't know if it has anything to do with the meteor. There's a giant Zoogle running riot in there. Never seen anything like it.
A Zoogle, huh?
Well, I turned back as soon as I caught sight of the thing, so I can't tell you much more. Just be real careful. All right.
I guess...
Right.
I didn't...
Everything okay with Hootle, Rinwell? He seems kind...
It must be the heat getting to him. We don't get these kind.
Galaglians born and raised here struggle with it too, so it's no surprise.
Aha! So that's why his plumage is so white.
Actually, Dan and owls absorb the astral but that's not why he's white.
You mean their plumage changes color depending on where they grow up?
And with all this traveling we've been doing, it wouldn't surprise me.
I think he suits his snowy complexion. It'll feel strange.
How awesome would it be if... Ow, lay off, will ya? So much for the heat
Only
making him
yourself
docile.
to blame for that one.
Fascinating. An appreciation of a...
Dohalim, I think...
Yeah! Hey. Just great. Hey! Good.
What?
I wonder if something happened.
Oh!
I guess.
All right.
How's this?
Oh. How's this?
Wow. Thanks. I was wondering why she'd gone quiet. She's still eating.
We should be able to cook here. I've caught a good amount of fish, as it turns out.
I had no idea there were so many.
Oh, you've seen nothing yet. There's a whole world of fish just waiting for us to discover them.
Guess we've still got a long way to go. That turned out good. Mind if I join you, Law?
Hey, Alphen?
What's up, Law?
You ever find your...
Law?
Not in a weird way. Don't you think we're both getting pretty strong now? I feel pretty refreshed after that sleep.
There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Dragon Swarm!
A lot of it's buried, but some of it could still be usable.
Only if we drive off the Zoogles, though. Is the area worth the trouble? I suppose. Suppose we won't be running out of work anytime soon.
Got a bad feeling about this one.
Me too. Better keep our distance.
We'll kick your ass later, buddy!
It'll take more than that to break my shield.
Dependable to last.
I think I'll pass on the
Can't
mandate.
get out of this!
And ready.
Try harder!
Far enough. Aim for the weak point.
I never miss.
Idiot. This time.
No cause to break the
Here's
ignite!
evil.
Ignite! Dragon Swarm!
Think you
Try
can
harder!
fly?
My turn! Resonate with the earth! Try harder! Not a chance! Dragon Swarm!
How about this?
Here goes!
Try harder!
Back into the fray.
Try harder! Not a chance! Dragon Swarm!
Healing circle.
Bloody hell!
Denied.
Resonate with the earth!
Into the shadow. Inferno.
Ready up there!
Hurricane
Armor
strike.
won't save you!
I'm gone.
This one's all mine!
Guardian
Dragon
shield.
Swarm!
I got you.
I'm nearly done for!
The power of light.
get out of this!
I got you!
I owe you one. Elusive deity! Dragon form! Soaring blast! Try harder! My turn! Take this!
Switch to offense! Hurricane slice!
Try harder! Not a chance! Dragon form!
The power of light!
I got you! Hard steel!
Loaded ammo!
Take this!
First aid!
One for that!
Crescent flash!
Back into the fray!
Rending you apart!
Shield and
Dragon form!
Total corruption! Confiscated!
The flame inside me yearns to be. This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for! Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Not today!
Hurricane denied!
Dragon swarm!
Hurricane Aqua! Annihilation!
On guard!
Searing flame!
Elusive deity!
I'm all stopped up!
Try harder! You'll pay for that! Dragon swarm!
I'll heal you all!
Glacial puzzle!
Dragon swarm!
Tiger blade!
Healing circle!
I owe you one for that! Look sharp!
Bloody hell!
Appreciate the help!
Searing flame!
Dragon
Reload!
swarm!
And pow!
Critical! Lightning!
Think you can fly?
Hurricane flow!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Where are you going?
I can carve through armor! This one's all mine!
I'll heal you all!
Ignite! Careful! Dragon swarm!
Healing circle!
Take this! Thanks! Can't get out of this! Thanks!
Aw, too shy to come over? Here,
I'm
let me
all
help!
stopped up!
Elusive deity! Benediction! Dragon swarm! It's wide open! It won't escape me! Dragon swarm!
Handle it! Powered up!
Captivity! Try harder! My turn! You'll find no mercy! Dragon swarm!
Burning strike! Glacial spear!
Dragon swarm! Ready up! Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic vision! There!
Here's a healing art! First aid!
This one's mine!
Eat this!
Make it rain!
Searing flame!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Water!
Dragon
Here's my
swarm!
water!
Negative 10!
How about
Here!
this?
Fury! Burning
Explosive ring!
Look sharp! Here's my power!
Try harder! Dragon not here! Dragon swarm!
This one's mine!
On guard! Hurricane strike! Look sharp! Down! You're on it!
Everlasting darkness!
This one's
Now!
mine!
You're mine!
First aid!
I owe you all!
Too shy to come over? Here, let me help!
Try harder! No further! Now! Take this!
Here's a
Dragon
healing art! Not on my watch!
Elusive deity!
Denied!
I could do without this pain!
Hear my call!
Try harder! My turn! You're mine!
Glacial spear! Here's evil!
Is this what real pain feels like?
Here!
Hold on!
I'll heal you all! Ready to go!
Try harder! My turn! You're mine!
Switch to offense!
Bloody
I'll heal you all!
That's bad!
Wits about you, people! Alright, let me out!
No! It can't end here!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa! Will this help? On guard!
I'm ready!
I owe you one!
Here we go! Reload! Where are you going?
Dragon swarm!
Confiscated!
Sloppy!
Try harder! It's up! There! Let me free you of your power! Try harder! Step! Ignite!
Can't be happening.
Shot!
A new lease on life.
Try harder! Take this!
Healing circle. I'm all stopped up.
Armor won't save you!
I have to
Try
train
harder!
harder.
Now! You're mine!
Here, this one move.
Here comes the big one! Try harder!
I let my guard down.
Couldn't make it in time.
Train harder.
Try harder!
Where are you going? The power of heal. Their arcs were interrupted. Hear my call. Here's a healing arc.
Dragon Swarm!
First aid. This one's mine.
Another incantation ruined.
Far enough.
Not in your dreams!
Mega ray. Appreciate the help.
The flame inside me
Being interrupted.
be let free! Ha! Dragon Swarm! Not today!
Take this.
Radiant blast!
Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation!
Going in.
Hear me! Flame of fury!
This one's mine.
Take this!
Hear my call!
In a bind? Try harder! Now! Dragon Swarm!
Piercing roar.
Try harder! My turn! Catapult!
The enemy's on the road.
We've got him where we want him.
It's time to end this battle.
Going in! Blossom!
Elusive Try harder! Now! You're mine! Hitting pile time!
Where are you going?
No glacial break this night!
Inferno crossing.
Radiant
Burn in hell!
Here goes!
Inferno crossing.
Dragon
Think you can
Swarm!
fly?
Healing circle!
I owe you one for that. Denied.
Not on my watch!
Appreciate the help.
Try harder! Not a chance!
This one's mine.
Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane strike.
Elusive deity!
Pocket left. How about this?
Smash you! Dragon
Dragon
Swarm!
Appreciate the help.
Dragon Swarm!
Corruption!
Time to power.
No further!
If it's in the sky, it's mine! Searing flame!
Elusive deity!
I never miss!
Dragon Swarm! Burn in hell! Tornado Drive! Dragon Swarm! Elusive deity!
This one's mine.
Try harder! My turn!
Hurricane strike!
It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
Stay away from my friend! Time to let it rip!
Anything in order is all mine. The power.
Dragon Swarm!
Ready to go.
Blood! Hear me! Flame of... It's weakened!
This ends now!
Aw, too shy to come
Do
over.
it! Here! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Yeah!
What?
Right. Afraid not.
Right.
Yeah!
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately? Yeah! Sorry. Damn it. Hey.
Gotcha!
Right!
You seem happy for someone who just went on a wild goose chase.
Hey, when you're free, there's no need to sweat the small stuff.
Oh, it's no skin off my nose. But we're done here already. Can we get back to our mission?
Looks like we made it here in one piece. Did we really just spend that much money?
It's quite hot here. The climate feels different from Menancius.
It's gotten much cooler since leaving town, though.
Does that mean eyes were burning holes in us?
Something feels odd here. Be on your... guard.
So we're back in the Zion Mine tunnels. Who would have thought we'd be going through this place again? This is where you and I first fought together.
And also the first time we touched, as I recall.
Wait, really?
Yes, really.
So this path is supposed to take us out to Berg Volcano?
We're not gonna see any lava burst out in front of us or anything, are we?
Don't get so paranoid you let a rock fall on your head, Law. So hot.
Well, yeah. We've reached the inner portion of Berg Volcano.
We need to find that starship. And fast.
Carve through armor!
Hurricane Flight!
Dragon Force!
I never miss! Take cover when it calls out!
I'll smash you! You picked the wrong fight!
Do it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Going in! Opted for an intricately crafted weapon as usual.
It is beautiful in both function and form.
You're gonna hate when it gets scratched.
An opponent like this should be easy. Dragon Form! Negative gate! Try this! On your knees. Explosive ring!
It's a duel of the arts!
Take this!
Glacial Sphere!
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still? Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Dragon Form!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
Dragon Form! Elusive Deity! Explosive ring! Demon Lash! Anything in order way! I'll thank you! Dragon Form!
Denied!
This debt
Now
shall
you
not
see
be
what I can
forgotten.
do!
Thanks, Shion. Everyone hanging in there?
No choice! Dragon
You want
Form!
me? Come get me!
Try harder! Not a chance! Elusive Deity!
You have to aim for the bright area on their back!
Dragon Form! Aim for the weak spot! Eat dirt! No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Here's a healing art! Art expert coming through!
I never miss!
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful with the blazing sword and with my thorn.
Shion. An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down! Now we're not... Allow me to... In a bind! Dragon Form!
Don't mind if I do!
Everlasting
Shattering
Sun.
the
This one's mine!
Attack time!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
Dragon Swarm!
Not by a
Now
long
you see
shot.
what I can do!
Dragon Swarm!
Bloody howling! Another incantation ruined!
You picked the wrong fight!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
On your
Let me help.
Dragon Swarm! Now I can let loose! Dragon Swarm!
With the earth!
Lunar corruption!
This one's
Dragon
mine!
Swarm!
This one's mine!
Elusive deity!
Lightning!
Benediction light!
I'm all stuffed up!
Dragon Swarm!
Blood! Lightning!
This one's mine!
Plenty left! Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike! Hear my call!
You're all here!
Dragon Swarm!
First aid! Hurricane strike! This one's mine!
Resonate with the earth!
Where are you going?
Anything in armor is all
Do it!
good!
Demon's Descent!
Flashing fang! I'm ready!
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Elusive deity!
Water! Hear my call!
Demon lance!
Spread!
That'll teach us for getting cocky.
This might be some decent equipment.
Anything... that makes battles easier is okay by me. You can make plants grow instantly? What if we use this for fruits and vegetables?
I'd rather not be our party's fertilizer. Thank you very much.
Right, here goes! Dragon Pistol!
Now you see what I can do!
Negative Dragon Swarm! Not today! Dragon Swarm!
No further!
Ready to go!
Pesky airborne!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Reflect on that
Hear my
thing.
call!
They smite with blackened blade!
Dragon Swarm!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike! Leave the enemy's art to me as evil!
No complaints here!
Dragon Swarm! Try harder! My turn!
It's over!
You're on! Dragon Swarm! Try this!
This
Explosive
one's
ring!
mine!
Catapult! Dragon Swarm!
Switch to
Here's
offense!
evil!
Get behind me!
Freeze!
Flaming meteor!
Catapult! Dragon Swarm!
Take this! I'm ready!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
Retreat if you know what's good for you!
Swarm! Ignite!
Hurricane strike! I never miss!
Dragon Swarm! Catapult!
Here's a healing art!
It cools off!
Hurricane
Time to get out of
strike!
the way!
Do it!
Shield!
This This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
Now you see what I can do. Negative
flight.
gate.
Lunar
Its armor's too strong.
Then I'll split it open.
Charge
Be
like
my
that
guest.
can easily be fatal.
Far enough. Just as well, I'm here to fight. Shield. Do it!
Now shield.
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
Here's a healing
Dragon
Hurricane
form.
Flight!
Take this.
First aid!
This one's mine.
Ignite.
Lunar Blast!
Dragon
Back
form.
into the fray!
Piercing
Mega
ray.
roll.
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
I've been doing really great lately.
My face is starting to sting, and my throat feels super parched.
Here, have some water. Just make sure you don't drink too much.
Thanks.
You want some too, Xion? Oh, wait. You're hungry more than anything, aren't you?
I'm fine, thank you very much.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Dragon form! I never miss!
Switch to
Dragon form.
Lunar
Dragon
Corruption!
form.
Guardian Field!
I can
The
carve
bigger the
through
armor, the harder they fall.
I'll face you. All right.
Let me help.
Exploit the enemy's weakness.
Let me help. Smash the pain!
Reflect on that.
Piercing roar!
They smite with blackened blade.
Lightning
Try
meteor!
harder. Not a chance.
Inferno crossing!
Try this. Explosive ring.
Healing Circle! Don't mind if I do.
Do it!
Kisara. All yours, Kisara. This should make for some good weapon crafting material. An opponent like this should be easy.
Denied!
You picked the wrong fight. I can carve through armor.
This one's mine!
Their hide is thick as armor.
Perfect move!
You got fire.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours. Try harder.
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
Inferno crossing!
Dragon form.
Flaming meteor!
No further.
Inferno crossing!
I'm ready.
Thunder
Kisara. Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix
Cyclone.
Cyclone.
Did it.
Yeah! Nice technique!
Dragon form.
Hurricane Flight! I never miss.
All back in your
Do it!
defense.
Let's get toasty.
Bird strike.
Reflect on my sins.
Here
They
goes!
smite with blackened
all
blade.
mine.
Dragon form.
Flame of fury.
Ignite.
Burning.
Dragon.
Our expert coming through.
Make it rain!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Well, looky here.
you! Denied!
Okay, here I go.
Being interrupted.
Dragon Swarm!
Are those rocks and skin?
Damn it!
Water,
Dragon
hear my
Swarm!
call!
Exploit the enemy's weakness.
Hear me, flame of fury! Burning
This one keeps charging us!
Hear my
That's
call!
what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
I'll smash you!
Here, where are you going?
Burn in hell!
Going in!
Dragon
Lunar
Swarm!
corruption! Lunar blast! Ready! Here's a
Elusive deity!
First aid! Not in your dreams! Water, hear my
Dragon
call!
Swarm! This shield! Dragon Swarm!
Armor won't save you! Benediction light.
Burning! Arch steel! Do it!
Much obliged.
Speaking of that,
Free
you know
will shot!
Their arts were
Not in your
interrupted.
dreams!
Tell me about it.
Dragon
take
Swarm!
this!
I'll
No
heal you
further.
all. Hell!
It's on! Dragon Swarm!
Resonate with the
Burn in
earth!
hell!
Healing circle!
Dragon Swarm!
On your knees.
Searing flame!
Okay, here we go!
Denied!
Lunar corruption!
Crescent moon!
Water!
Tiger blade! Inferno crossing!
Dragon Swarm!
Dragon hell!
The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
Then let's keep pressing the attack.
Indeed.
Spear.
But remain
Here's
ever
evil.
vigilant.
Hurricane strike!
Dragon Swarm!
This one's mine! If it's in the sky, it's mine! This one's mine! Crescent moon! Hurricane strike!
Dragon Swarm!
Amazing!
Now you see what I can do!
I'm ready!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go!
It's on!
Crescent moon!
Not today!
Callous. Calcified. Calaglia.
What kind of poem is that?
A sparse one.
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must... really like it, Alphen. Hold on to your arcs. Here I come. Lunar
Piercing roar!
Dragon Swarm!
Lunar blast. On guard.
Explosive ring!
Hurricane reload.
Dragon Swarm!
Here I go. You're mine.
Dragon Swarm!
I'm all stuffed up. Mega
Dragon
ray.
Swarm!
Denied!
Begin! No further!
Lightning.
Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane reload.
Elusive deity!
I'm
one's
ready!
mine.
Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw! We work well together.
Like a finely timed wall.
Eat this!
Hurricane
Dragon Swarm!
I'm ready. Darling. This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look. Who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Great, now I'm hurt and dirty.
through! Dragon Swarm!
Armor won't save you!
Mega Ray! Going in!
Try this!
You wanna play?
Dragon Swarm!
Here
being
goes!
interrupted.
Reload! Confiscated!
Do it! Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane power! Water! This one's mine!
Dragon
No
Swarm!
dawn shall break this
I'm out of
land.
ammo!
Tornado drive.
Dragon Swarm!
Laser Ray! Tiger Blade!
Explosive Ray!
Elusive deity.
Where are you going?
Dragon Swarm!
Eagle ray. Rinwell. Light burst forth.
Radiant Innocent! Glacial Spear!
Not today!
Look sharp.
Dragon Swarm!
Freeze Laser! Confiscated!
Do it well.
Frozen!
Hammer.
Water! Hear my call!
Throbs in
Far
pain.
enough!
Take this.
Make it right! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life.
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
This bridge will hold itself together, right?
Most definitely. Though I won't make any promises.
Which one is it?
Lost!
Dragon Swarm!
Now you see what I can do.
Hurricane Strike! Reload!
On guard. Blind you with yourself.
Dragon Swarm!
This one's mine!
The fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
Think you can fly?
Dragon Swarm!
Go for the weak point!
On your knees.
Hurricane
A
Strike!
thrilling Kisara. All yours, Kisara.
We did it!
I never had a doubt.
What could this be?
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Anything in armor is all mine.
Healing Circle!
Now you see what I can do.
Now I can let loose.
Why'd you human?
To stop you dying?
Right.
Dragon Swarm!
Glacial Fire!
Crescent flash.
Ready! Radiant Light! Here!
Begin.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Dragon Swarm!
Denied!
Hurricane Do it! Get toasty!
Burn strike! Dragon Swarm!
Elusive deity can't get out of this.
Maximum Burst! Annihilation! Do it!
Shield.
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go!
Try this!
Annihilation!
Explosive ring! Dragon!
Glacial Spear!
Iron Hunter coming through! Freeze laser! Constantine!
Dragon form!
I never miss!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Dragon Swarm! Burn! Dragon Swarm!
Healing Circle! This one's mine!
Forgotten.
Now you see what I can do!
Sturgis
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I can feel my precision improving.
Coming through! Not on my watch!
Look sharp, nothing gets by
Dragon
me!
Swarm!
Black Soul! Denied!
This yet shall not be.
And just like that, I'm back in it!
Start by holding the front line!
No sooner said than done!
Ringwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Dragon Swarm! Not today! Dragon Swarm!
Can't get out of this!
Lunar
This one's mine!
Do it! Dragon!
Execution!
Here's a hit
Resonate with the earth!
Dragon
Make it rain!
Swarm!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
choice! Dragon Form!
I never miss!
Aw, too shy to come alive!
Hold on to your arc. Here I come!
Dragon
Rending
Form!
you apart! Bloody howling!
Confiscated!
Aim for the weak spot!
This one's mine!
Explosive ring!
Ready and I got
Ready and rare!
Freeze laser!
I'll smash you!
I'm ready! I'm far enough!
Try harder!
Flame of
Elusive
fury!
deity!
Ignite! Dragon Form!
This one's mine!
Benediction light.
Shield and mail!
I owe you one.
Lunar corruption!
Do it!
Dragon Form!
All yours, Kisara!
We did it!
Magnificently done!
I'm gone!
Lunar corruption!
In a bind?
Do it! Here, let me help!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Lightning!
Dragon
You
Form!
say roar!
Ready and rare!
Make it rain!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Barely a blip on our radar.
It's crazy to see rocks melt before our eyes.
Watch where you're going, everyone. If you fall, there will be nothing left of you.
Exactly. So don't try anything. Funny. Especially you, Law. No pushing anyone. Not even as a joke.
I'm not a little kid!
I didn't know you had that sort of trick up your sleeve, Dohalim. I would have figured rocks and plants would be too different for you to handle both.
Not necessarily. Both of them contain Earth astral energy.
What's with that shining foe over there?
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me!
Nothing can mind me.
Far enough!
All mine!
Searing flame. Reload.
Dragon
Piercing
Swarm!
roar!
Burn in hell!
Hurricane
Dragon Swarm!
Searing flame. Hear me. Flame of
Dragon
fury.
Swarm!
Burning strike.
Negative gate! I'll smash you! Explosive ring! I'll take you all off!
Hurricane
Dragon Swarm! Execution! Dragon Swarm!
Look sharp!
Dragon Swarm!
Graviton field.
Explosive ring!
Heal. I'm all through.
Dragon Swarm!
This one's mine.
Dragon Swarm!
Where are you going? Astral energy.
Say no more! Dragon
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over!
Who said anything about letting off?
Ready. Hear me. Flame of shattering dreams.
Explosive ring!
Glacial spear!
Pierce evil! Dragon Swarm!
Another incantation ruined.
Make it rain!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
We did it!
Magnificently done.
Dragon Swarm!
Switch top! Ready to
Try
go!
harder! Dragon
Here, let me
Hunter!
help. Far enough! All right.
Dragon
Now where
Swarm!
was I?
Here I go.
Make it rain!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara! Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane
I owe you
Flash.
one.
Healing circle.
And try harder! Now!
Shion.
Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Explosive ring! I'll grind you with
And go for the weak point.
Try harder! This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Stay calm.
Dragon Swarm!
I shall provide assistance.
This one's mine!
Hurricane Flash. I never miss.
Going in!
I can carve through armor! Tornado Drive! Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane Flash!
Try this!
Going in! Plenty left!
Prediction light.
Crescent move!
Not in your dreams.
Glacial
Dragon
spear!
Swarm!
Pierce evil!
You require a hand.
Dragon
Take
Swarm!
Glacial fire! Do it! Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Hurricane
Flame
far enough!
inside me yearns to be let free!
Mega ray.
Dragon
ready.
Swarm!
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis. Hear me. Flame of fury.
Hurricane Flash!
Burning strike.
Now you'll see what I can do!
Elusive deity. Only the best materials in your garments.
You really do have quite the discerning eye. No, Halim?
Yeah, they all kind of look the same to me.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Hold on to your arm. Here I come.
Bathed in blood. Look sharp. Bloody
Hurricane foot.
Look sharp.
Glacial spear. Here's evil. Go for the weak point.
Dragon form.
Hurricane foot.
Dragon form. Try this. Explosive ring.
Inferno crossing. This one's mine.
Dragon form. The flame
never
inside me
miss.
yearns to be let free. You picked the wrong fight. Dragon form.
One more. Radiant light. Here.
Anything normal is all mine.
Here's a healing arc.
Make it rain. Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade. Dragon form.
On your going in. Seven-Eye Ultra. Annihilation.
I'm ready.
This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes.
So, fire and earth astral energy, huh?
A perfect combination.
Dispose of the trash. Don't mind if I do.
You require
Freeze Lancer.
Try harder. Take this. Now. You're mine.
Shield and
Dragon form. Ready for the
meteor! My head's spinning just watching you!
Not today.
This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
Inferno Dragon form. Explosive ring. Okay, here I go.
Hurricane foot. Hear me.
Dragon form.
Going in. Where are you going? Hunky left. Hurricane lightning.
Anything in armor is all mine!
Dragon form.
This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes. The heavens must be smiling. Discourteous, aren't you?
Dragon form.
Hurricane foot. Glacial spear.
Resonate with the earth.
Hurricane foot.
Dragon form.
No odds of being interrupted.
Here's a healing arc. Crescent moon. Go for the weak point.
Astral art.
That's my cue.
Shut him down. Try
Here
this.
goes. Here.
Explosive ring.
Going in. Plenty left. Here's a healing arc. Switch to offense.
No
Take
armor.
this.
Stop me.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Dragon form.
Flaming meteor.
Dragon form. This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! We've turned the tables on them.
There are still more left.
Right! No time to hold back!
This one's mine.
This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight! Dragon Form!
Blow them away!
Here, let me help.
Anything in armor too much.
I've used a bit too much healing. I won't forgive you!
Dragon Form!
Don't mind if I do.
No launch can break this night.
Try harder! Not a chance!
In the sky!
Dragon Form!
Where are you going?
Hold nothing back!
I'll bash in their defenses!
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be! Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Be careful not to overdo it. I'm here to stop.
Take this!
Dragon Form! Ignite!
Catapult!
Dragon!
Searing
Dragon
flame!
Form!
Reload!
Hurricane strike! Make it rain!
Linwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
There! How's this?
Shattering of
Shield
pieces!
and rain!
Dragon Form!
Lightning
Let
meteor!
me see what I can do!
Mega ray!
Seismic Death on the wind!
Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Dragon Form!
Can you take
Try
it?
this!
Here's a healer!
Dragon
I don't
Form!
have much left. Make it rain!
Dohaline! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Lightning!
It's on!
I'm out of ammo!
Burn!
Great, make it rain!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'm practically unstoppable. What the hell is that thing?
Probably that monster Nath warned us about, if I had to guess.
Do you think this might have been where one of those lights that shot out of the wedge landed?
But why this location? If the purpose of the wedge is to harvest Dana's astral energy.
We can figure that out later. If that thing gets into town, it's going to cause chaos. We need to take it down and move on. Let's go! This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone!
Eat dirt!
Suddenly turning tail doesn't seem so ridiculous.
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Are you?
Do you even have to ask? Of course I'm scared!
Focus up before we become that thing's lunch.
It's summoning Zoogles?
Take care of them while keeping an eye on it!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop. This one's mine! Igneous discharge!
Can't get out of this!
On guard! On guard!
Dragon form!
On guard!
Elusive deity!
Alright!
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Dragon form! Burn in hell! Seismic Ruska! Dragon form!
Let's keep up the pressure! Mega Ray! Hurricane strike!
Resonate with the earth!
Mega Ray! I'm all stuffed up! Hurricane strike!
Damn it!
Here goes!
Dragon resonate with the earth! Dragon form!
Gemini Aqua! Anything Reload! Art expert, here's a healing art! First aid!
Resonate with the
Their
earth!
arts were interrupted! Not on my watch! Down! Your arms!
The everlasting darkness!
This one's
Negative
mine!
gate! Explosive
On
ring!
your knees.
Hurricane
Dragon
strike!
form!
Nothing gets by me! Far ready to go!
Prepare to be
Mega
seen!
Hurricane strike! Flame!
Ignite!
This one's
Dragon
mine!
form! No further!
Annihilation! This one's mine!
A thrilling performance.
Hurricane strike! I'm out of ammo! First aid!
On
Ready to go!
Take this! Air pressure! I'll smash you!
Another incantation ruined.
Heal! Dragon form!
If it's in the sky, then meteor!
Benediction light.
Inferno closing!
Heal! Eat dirt!
Just like you.
Hold on to your arms. Here I
Let's get
come!
back into it.
Not in your dreams!
Dragon! I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Dragon form!
This one's mine! Glacial Spear! Here's Eagle! Shield and face! Leave the soldiers to me! Lunar Corruption! Gemini Alpha!
Dragon
Far
form!
enough!
Shattering the pieces!
Mega Ray!
Attack time!
Gemini Alpha!
The fluidity of your movements are simply incredible.
Hurricane strike! On guard!
I'll smash you!
Flaming Meteor! Inferno
Can't get out of this!
Mega Ray! Annihilation!
Eat dirt!
Lightning! My heart's been in for
Elusive deity!
I never miss!
Dragon soaring blast!
I'll heal you all!
Resonate with the
Art
earth!
expert, come and
Stop!
run! Hurricane strike!
On your knees!
Lightning! Here's a ready arrow! Black Assault!
Dragon form!
Flaming Meteor!
Heal!
I owe you one for that! This one's mine!
Explosive
Hurricane
ring!
strike!
I can carve through armor!
Going here!
On your
By the power of
Try
love!
this! Explosive ring!
It's weakened! How about this? Leave the
This
soldiers
ends
to me!
now!
Flaming Meteor!
Benediction
Dragon
light.
crystals all mine!
Downfall!
Dragon
Flaming
form!
Meteor!
Burn it!
I'm
I'm
out
ready!
of ammo!
Allow me to help.
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Benediction light.
First aid!
I'm in your debt, Dohalim.
Then tonight's meal is on you.
Here come more!
We'll just have to keep fighting. The enemy use our
Stay away from...
We'll soon see. About that.
This one's mine!
Try harder!
Healing power of the dark! Alright, let me out! Into the shadows!
Let's try harder!
Let me go!
Now! You're mine!
Annihilation!
It's too much!
Here's the healing
Inferno crossing! No further! I can't lay a finger on you.
I prefer it that way. What about you?
Just watch and see.
I never miss!
Stalagmite! On board! Air pressure! Being interrupted! Totally! In an instant! Impact clock! We work well together. Finally timed this.
Healing circle!
Flaming meteor!
Back into the fray! Think again!
Ignite! Dragon Swarm!
Here's a healing
Try
arm.
harder! My turn! I won't believe. No! Can't end here!
No! Don't leave me all alone.
No more playing nice!
Think you can fly?
Annihilation! This one's mine!
Far enough!
Dragon Swarm!
I never miss! Who wants to die next?
Deity! On guard!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Here's a healing art! Hold on to your art! Here I come!
Reinforcements incoming!
Not a problem!
Think again! Going in!
Lunar toxin! Hold on to your art! Here I come!
Water!
Armor won't save you!
Watch and
Can't get out of this!
Twin torrent!
I never miss!
Flaming meteor!
You picked the wrong fight!
Inferno crossing! Hurricane strike!
Try harder!
Going in!
Lightning!
Annihilation roar!
I'm gonna need more. It appears the end is nigh. I healed myself.
Can't be happening!
You'll pay for that! Rending you a bloody... Howling! On your knees!
Ready to go!
Resonate with the earth!
Hold on to your art! Here I come!
Rending you bloody howling! Resuscitation! I can't take much more. Out of the woods. Forgive me. This is my turn. Scream, bathed in blood. Rending bloody howling! This is some punishment.
Going in!
New lease on life!
Try harder!
I'll bring you here! Lightning out! Nothing against
I'll heal you all!
Eat dirt!
Think again!
Here's
Dragon
Florida!
Swarm!
First angle! Confiscate! Here goes!
Seismic rupture!
This one's mine!
You okay, Casey? I couldn't make it in time.
It won't end like this.
Try harder!
I'll bring you back. From death to this.
Try harder!
Resuscitation.
Dragon Swarm!
It's go time!
On your knees!
I'll bring you back from death
Dragon
to
Swarm!
this. I'll bring you back from death to this.
Prepare to be seized! Try harder! Dragon Swarm! This one's all I could do without this pain!
Piercing roar.
Ignite! Try harder! Try harder!
I'll bring you back from death to this. Look sharp.
That figures. No rest for the wicked.
Here. Let me help. Flaming meteor.
Elusive deity!
Searing flame.
Ready! Carve through armor!
This can't be happening.
Try harder!
Flaming meteor.
Dragon Swarm!
Imbue this in a bind.
Dragon Swarm! We did it! Dragon Swarm! Burn!
From beyond, imbue
Try harder!
even wider.
Dragon Swarm!
Don't mind if I do.
Dragon Swarm!
Make it ready.
Next!
I'll heal you all. Here goes! Healing circle!
I'll bring you back from death to this.
Resuscitation! Here's a healing art!
No rest for the wicked.
Dragon Swarm!
Elusive deity.
Take
Tornado drive.
Do it.
Double leap! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Benediction light.
This should do it!
It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
Everyone all right?
We won't surrender. We won't retreat. Not yet.
Whatever you do, just... Please stay safe.
Healing circle!
This death shall
How are we supposed to take on something so big?
I'll handle it. Just watch and learn. That's enough! Go back down! Everyone okay?
Yeah, I think so.
That thing scared the pants off me.
It felt like it had a different aura than other Zeugles, didn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't like the one that Almadria sicked on us either.
Its elemental astral energy variance was out of this world. It was like fighting a lord.
I guess it's safe to assume that if it came out of the wedge, it must have played some part in helping harvest astral energy. But what?
Perhaps a living spirit vessel? It's plausible, given the location. Or it may be part of a new force dispatched to regain control of Dana.
If we assume that monster was one of the 4 beams of light, we must have prevented something from taking place here.
I'd like to think so, knowing how much grief it gave us. But at least with that out of the way, we can keep moving forward now. Let's go. I've still got a ways to go!
I think Hoodle's hungry.
Funny. I could have sworn that was your stomach making all the racket. Hey, is that it over there?
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
Alvin?
Did you remember something?
No, but I have seen this starship before. This is it. This is the ship I traveled in when I escaped from Lenegis.
Three centuries later, and it's no worse for wear. I'll take a look at the internals.
Damn! I'm amazed it still works at all after all this time.
The past meets the present. I really am from a different time and place.
Yeah, but you've got us now, Alvin.
Not only that, but you've helped out so many people, too.
Law's right. Rinwell too. You're one of us now. No more carrying the weight of history on your shoulders. You're a part of this world.
Right. Thanks, you guys.
How's it look?
It should fly. All internal systems seem to be operating. However, considering how long it's remained inactive, I suspect it will take some time before it's ready for takeoff.
How much time are we talking here?
Starship mechanics are not what I'd call my forte, so I'd rather not hazard a guess.
So we've just got to sit around here and wait? I'm terrible at waiting.
That's because you're a child. Oh, but how about we use this time to prepare and gather supplies for the trip?
Good idea. Who knows when we'll be back from Lenegis once we leave. We should prepare ourselves for every possible scenario before we go.
Let's try not to stay away too long. I'd hate for anything to happen to the place while we're gone.
Either we race ahead, or we take due precaution to ensure we have no regrets. I shall leave it up to you as to how we proceed, Alphen.
Works for me.
It's funny, isn't it?
What is?
All this. When we first started this thing, did you ever imagine we'd be going to Lenegis? After all, this is the sort of thing I was rebelling against when I ran away from home, right?
I'm sure Zephyr would be proud if he knew what his son was doing right now.
And a little shocked, too.
We're defying the order of things that have persisted for 300 years. Deep down, I knew our journey would lead to confronting Lenegis.
Yeah, you maybe, but you're a Renan. The rest of us can barely even picture what it means to leave Dana.
No offense to Shion and Dohalim, but it's worth remembering we're heading into enemy territory.
No offense taken, and this is no picnic for me either.
Remember, our aim is to ensure that both Lenegis and the Renan homeworld leave Dana alone for good. I don't think we'll be able to avoid a fight.
Is there no way we can talk them into leaving us alone?
The people of Lenegis?
Sure. I mean, we found a way to make it work with Xion and Dohalim, right? And it's not just us. If places like Menancia can do it, then why can't we?
Because there are still many of my kind who believe it was right and natural that Rena reigns over Dana. There are those on Lenegis who have never stepped foot on Dana. I doubt whether they'd even listen to Danans.
Look, none of us want to fight. But these are the same people who fired that wedge down on Dana. What happens next is on them.
Right. We're not going to sit back and wait for them to oppress us again.
Right.
Don't forget, there's also a good chance the Red Woman is somewhere on Lenegis. And wherever she is, we should find the Renaissance too.
That's right. If we can take it back, then Xion can finally get rid of her thorns. Xion?
Huh? Yeah.
Where? Xion? Where'd Xion go? How could she just go off on her own? Shion. Shion! It's your thorns? But why? You okay? Just now, it looked like you used your maiden powers to suppress your thorns. You can really do that?
Stay out of my way.
Wait a second. Are you planning to go alone?
Shut up!
Why would you do this?
I told you to shut up!
I won't let you.
I mean it.
I refuse to let you.
I won't tell you again. Move or I'll shoot.
If that's the case, then go ahead and shoot me!
Do you remember back when I was stabbed? By Volron?
Yeah. I thought for sure that he had killed you back there.
That wasn't the first time.
Huh?
The first time was when I was only a child. After that, no matter how often, I just couldn't die.
Couldn't die? So you're immortal? How's that even...
I believe you, Shion. But tell me how is something like that possible?
My thorns. They're me, but at the same time not. They're part of me. I have no idea why, but my thorns will never let me die. At least not before I'm meant to.
You can't die before your death?
When my thorns free themselves, it will be my death. I've seen it. A darkness that swallows up everything until nothing remains. It's a vision of oblivion I can't escape. I want to believe it's all just a bad dream. But no matter what I tell myself, I know it's not.
Yeah, but you... Wait. The whole reason you needed the Renaissance was to get rid of your thorns, right?
If I burn away what's inside, then what will happen to the rest of me? Right. Either way you look at it, I'm going to die. But if I am going to die, I figure I can at least take my thorns out with me. That's what I've been after this whole time.
That's why you turned your back on your fellow Renans and chose to fight with us, isn't it? And while we've all been fighting to keep on living, you have been with us fighting desperately to die.
That was the plan. But then I met all of you. And before I knew it, I didn't want to die anymore.
Shion, don't lose hope yet. We'll find a way to save you. There's still time to.
It's pointless.
Why?
Because the darkness won't just consume me. The truth is, it will consume all of existence as well. It was only a suspicion at first, but ever since the Red Woman triggered my maiden powers, I've been more certain than ever before. It was then that I finally came to realize my powers were holding my thorns in check the entire time. But they don't anymore. Not since Lenegis, when the wedge fell. Every day, I feel the thorn's power growing stronger inside of me. Pretty soon, I won't be able to hold them back anymore. And when that happens,
They will consume all existence.
And that's why you wanted to leave by yourself. You planned to find the Renis Alma on your own and sacrifice yourself to stop the thorns.
But that's... too much. It's way too much.
when this all began, I didn't care what happened to me or anyone else. And what happened to the Renans or the Danans didn't matter to me at all. I know I have to die, but I don't want to. Not now that I have this. I wish we had never met. Then I wouldn't have to feel this way.
Shion!
Elfin?
Living for the sake of dying is no better than being a slave. How can you endure this?
Elfin.
It's not fair. I don't care what anybody says. I won't let it happen. We can fight this. Fight until the end together. Isn't that what you said to me before?
Even if it should mean that it'll be the end of everything else, too?
Shion, what do you want? It's your decision, ultimately. But if you decide not to fight fate, I will. Even if I have to do it alone.
No, you won't be alone. I'll fight as well.
Count me in as well. I want to be a force for good, not hate.
And me too. I meant it with all of my heart when I told you before. Neither of you are alone in this at all.
You guys...
And I, for one, don't believe this venture is without hope.
Huh?
Shion is the descendant of a maiden from 300 years ago. Given the circumstances, it seems very likely that those events have some connection to her thorns. The true nature of which, I imagine we will discover as we make our way to Lenegis and uncover the truth of what's unfolding here.
I take it you mean we might find a way to get rid of her thorns and she'll live?
It's certainly possible. Though I suspect the nature of the Sovereign is connected somehow.
So be it. I've already lost everything I had once. And I won't let it happen again. Shion. No matter what happens from now on, we're right here with you. All of us are. You are not alone.
You guys, you're all so stubborn. Thank you, everyone. For right now, and a little while longer, I just want to hold on to this dream. And most of all, more than anything else, I want to be with all of you. So let's go. On to Lenegis.
The end of the world. It's hard to believe, isn't it?
I believe Shion is telling the truth. What about you?
As a friend, yes, I want to believe her. Everything that's happened seems to point towards some sort of great danger that's lurking ahead of us. Still...
How you holding up?
Can't sleep?
After everything we just heard?
Did you know?
You mean about Shion?
Yeah, I didn't have the slightest...
Hey, you doing all right?
I seem to cause nothing but worry. As much as I try to look like I have things under control, everyone still worries about me.
You're not the only one.
Hey, do you remember the first time you said I was your friend?
No? When was that? Sorry, I can't remember.
That's okay. It came so naturally to you, I'm not surprised you forgot. I was different back then. The Danans were not even people to me, and I knew I would always be alone. But in that room with Deadheim, when you called me your friend, it just shattered the wall that I'd built up around me. Because until that moment, I'd only seen you as a means to an end. I thought of you as a way to use the blazing sword, and to obtain the Renis Alma. But after that day, one time became two, and before I knew it, you'd made a habit of calling me and Dohalim your friends. It didn't matter that we were Renins. You cared about us as you would any other people. Then, everyone else started to call me their friend too. To think of me as their friend. Before then, I never even dreamed I could have that. I didn't want to die and lose you all. But I also didn't want to live if it meant you would all die in my place.
Shion.
But then, I realized... I'd only really been thinking of myself that entire time. After saying how I felt, and hearing what you all had to say, I finally understood that. Don't worry, it's okay. I'm not planning on dying anymore. I've met too many people along the way who I truly care about to give in now. So I'll fight. For Dana and for myself. I'll fight against my fate to preserve our future. And I'll win, come hell or high water. I don't know how we're going to do it, but I won't let the world end because of me.
It's going to be a long, hard road ahead, Shion. Our fight won't be over until everyone, both Danans and Renans, can finally live in peace. But I swear I'll be there with you until the very end.
Thank you.
Remember what we learned back in Calaglia? There's no wall so high that we can't break it down.
Yeah, I think you may be right about that.
Everyone well rested? Then let's go. We depart for Lenegis.
It's gigantic.
I'd say we're about evenly matched.
Gotta break through! Dragon form!
It's weakened!
I'm ready! Ends now! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Dragon Swarm!
Arcane Flight!
Dragon Swarm!
Almost got you!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
A comfortable win. That was quite the little adventure. We went on.
What's on the other side of this door, anyway?
Why ask me when you can just open it and find out?
This is...
But this is...
Right.
Kisara. Oh!
Wow!
Nice one, Alphen.
Thanks. Gotta keep up with the competition.
Personally, I prefer Bologna. My word. This must be the work of Providence.
Proper what now?
It means destiny. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration, though.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Well, it's the moment of truth.
This lady better hold together once we're up in the air.
Law, don't say that! You're going to jinx us!
Speaking of which, Alphen, this bucket of bolts got a name?
A name? You know, I'm not sure she ever had one. I never really thought about it.
Well, after all the trouble we went through to find her, we should give her one, right? I was thinking something like...
Fall Knights.
Huh?
It means owl in the ancient tongue. Literally, the one drawn to the skies.
I like it. Sounds perfect for our little escapade.
Not sure I'm completely convinced, but, well, it's as good a name as any. From now on, she'll be known as the Fall Knights.
Okay, people. We have two goals. First, we need to get to Lenegis and make the Renans finally leave Dana alone. And then, we need to figure out the truth behind Shion's thorns and find a way to save her. Sound good? All right, then let's go.
You know, I can still hardly believe it.
Believe what?
I mean, just look at it. The whole of existence, crammed inside a tiny frame.
Now that you mention it, I guess you're right. It does look more like a painting than a living, breathing world.
From up here, all the struggles we've been through feel so insignificant.
Nothing like realizing how small you are to put everything into perspective. Kinda makes the differences between the Renans and the Danans feel pretty small too, huh?
How much longer until we reach Lenegis?
There are better ways to use your time than napping. We should take a moment to familiarize ourselves with the facilities on board before arrival.
Good idea. The starship may end up serving as our base of operations once we're down there. Think you'll be all right with the controls?
You mean the one set to automatic pilot? I dare say I'll manage. I'm basically just here to supervise.
In that case, she's all yours.
Everything okay, Shion? You seem a little different.
Different? Like in a bad way different?
No, not at all. You seem more driven lately, like you found a zest for... Hey, Alphen!
We'll be going to Lenegis soon.
This must feel like a homecoming of sorts to you, huh? What was life on Lenegis like back then? You know, before you came to Dana.
Let's just say, I don't have many happy memories. I've had thorns my whole life. For as long as I...
Is everyone about ready? We'll soon be making...
Before we do that,
Kisara has...
I'd like to hear more.
Very well. Of course, it's social...
Enough to...
They can... As a result...
Those... Still.
Thanks for the...
Come on.
On arts... No.
She...
Wait a
I...
Of course, as if...
so this...
I would wait. Chances...
If the red...
That red...
We're about to land.
If they're... There's no one here. I wasn't expecting a welcome mat, but still.
Lenegis's infrastructure is largely automated. Besides, people won't be expecting incoming traffic while the crown contest is still underway.
Do you think anyone realizes that we're here?
We may not have received a royal welcome, but I doubt our entrance went unnoticed. Don't let your guard down.
I really hope we don't have to fight anybody while we're here.
So now what? We've come all this way on a hunch that this red woman is here, right? And if we're lucky, the Renis Alma too. Any idea where we should start looking?
There is an area of the city that is accessible only to the Sovereigns, known as the Forbidden Zone. That seems as good a place as any for us to start.
Forbidden? What are they hiding?
I don't know, hence my desire to find out. Fortunately, we just so happen to have a Sovereign in our midst. In any case, changing the shape of a huge structure such as Lenegis would have required an immense source of power.
Then you think that source might have been the Renis Alma?
Precisely. Alphen said that he remembered the Renis Alma being used in the spirit channeling ceremony 3 centuries ago. Whatever the ceremony's purpose, if preparations are underway for it to be held once more, then the Renis Alma might be in the same place as last time, possibly together with the Red Woman. Hiding something of that worth in the residential quarters would only court trouble. In which case...
It stands to reason we should be looking somewhere normally out of bounds. Is that it?
Indeed.
But it's been over 300 years since I was made a Sovereign. You can't seriously think I'll be able to waltz right into the place after all this time.
There's only one way to find out. If there's even a chance you can get us in, I say we give it a shot.
Shion's right. Who knows? We might even find a clue to her thorns while we're at it.
All right. It's not like we're swimming in leads, so let's try to track down the Forbidden Zone. Beyond that wall lies a city full of Renins. The capital city where Shion and Dohalim used to live. No less. Who knows what we'll find on the other side.
What in the world?
This being Renin territory, I was prepared for a lot of things to look different. But this is a bit more than I anticipated.
The very foundations of the city have shifted. What could have caused this?
When Lenegis changed shape, it must have had an effect on the interior, too.
Maybe when they sent the wedge down to Dana?
But they wouldn't move around the places where people live. These are their homes, right?
I would think the citizens themselves didn't have much say in the matter. Either way, locating the Forbidden Zone just became that much trickier.
Dohalim? Is that you?
Avakir, I'm glad to see you're well.
So it is you! But why are you here? Shouldn't you be down on Dana participating in the crown contest? And these people!
So you haven't heard what happened on Dana, then?
Heard what?
Someone you know?
An old friend.
Hey, Dohalim, don't tell me you've started keeping company with...
They're with me. More importantly, what's happened here?
I'm really not sure. The city's foundations began to shift without warning, and now everything looks like this. We're all waiting for the Sovereign to tell us what's happening, but so far...
Avakir, listen to me. We're looking for the Forbidden Zone. Do you have any idea where we might find it?
The Forbidden Zone? What business could you possibly have there?
Trust me. The less you know, the better.
You're just the same as ever. I wish I could help, but what with the changed topography, I can barely locate my own home. Let alone the Forbidden Zone.
Very well. It looks like we'll have to find the way there ourselves.
Have you seen Faria yet?
No.
I see. Well, nothing much has changed with her. If anything, she's probably even more...
I can well imagine.
Why did you come back? You know it can only result in pain for you both.
I've no doubt of that.
You really are the same as ever. Fine, I understand. Just don't say I didn't warn you. And take care of yourself. Okay, Do?
So who's Faria?
The dead.
What could be so important? It's just... From how...
So, I've been wondering.
What do you mean?
Well, none of this happened.
Everything will be okay now.
I know the basics of healing arts, but my skills pale in comparison.
Your lordship. Oh, what a great honor it is to finally meet you. I descended to Dana during I witnessed...
Indeed.
Sorry to interrupt.
All red, eh?
Yeah.
What's with all these questions? I've never seen...
Never mind. Is everything okay? You look a little lost.
Oh, yes. I can't seem to find my way home is all.
I was hoping to head this way myself.
I suppose the Sovereign knows I daren't stay here too long, though. I was hoping to avoid—
You mean you know another way right?
Lord Dohalim Ilkaris! But how? Last I heard, you were in Dana—
Yes, strange, isn't it?
But of course, I thought maybe it was a passage—
It's worth I shall go and—
You'd really do that?
Our lot in life.
Oh, why yes, my lord.
Well, we've canvassed the city for information. What do you think?
No one has the faintest idea what's happened to this city after all.
You'd think that in...
Not to...
Given every... I didn't realize Renans oppressed their own kind, too.
And yet, weirdly, none of them seem to mind.
It is the way things have always been.
Unquestioning acceptance of your...
Even so, I used to think it was
More to the...
What if she's not here?
Tell me, Dohalim, has that skill of yours got...
And what skill would...
You know, when you're talking to people around town.
I'm afraid...
I do.
With nobody left to run the show, I wonder what the... I mean, there's sovereigns up on the Renin,
But Dohalim...
Only current acting lord.
Even if the other...
I wonder what... Also... Can't... Now that I think it...
Well, yeah, to us, Dan.
I know.
It feels...
Yeah.
If you're that... Every look... And luckily for us.
Yeah.
Balsef had it in him to care about someone other than himself? Really?
It's... possible. A change in position can do much to alter one's perspective.
So even he...
I guess she intended to spread it throughout all of Lenegis then.
Good thing the lines were down so she couldn't.
It almost sounded like she was praising them, too.
Maybe there was more to the guy than at first glance.
I shall refrain from commenting.
What?
Ganabelt was... so horrible to people. Yet he was invested in helping Rena succeed. Doesn't that seem just a little inconsistent?
I'm perhaps biased in this matter, I admit. However, in my mind, while all lords vie to become the next sovereign, they're also meant to serve as guardians of all of Rena.
It seems like Ganabeld also had people he cared about until the very end.
So why couldn't he extend that to us Danans?
Are you just going to keep standing around or what?
Sorry, I'm just getting prepped over here. This area doesn't look as badly damaged as that other district we went through.
Pardon me.
I guess her willingness to stoop to any low came from a survival of the fittest worldview.
And some people here not only shared her belief, but championed it as morally right, too.
That doesn't make it true. Too bad they couldn't see through her.
Yeah.
It seems like the people on Lenegis don't really know much about Volron either.
I remember being quite surprised when the Lord of Ganeth Harros changed so abruptly.
Didn't you have any doubts that something suspicious was going on?
On the contrary. Remember, we Renans are raised to accept everything at face value.
When you think about it, the families of Renan Lord...
Yeah.
They must...
Renans, but they're...
That's...
Right.
Get...
What could this be?
There's something I just don't get.
What is it?
The crown contest itself is always... In which case, the currents...
Yeah.
So...
Faria.
Varia? Isn't that the person that Avakir guy was...
But why are you here? Wait. Don't tell me you've given up on the crown contest and come crawling back home from Dana already. Nothing to say? Even though you were willing to kill Tarnigan to secure your position as Lord, you still... kill?
I'm here to take care of something. If you wish to continue this conversation, I only ask that you wait until I'm finished.
Oh, of course. You always did prefer to take the coward's way out. Even after 7 years and living on that Danon rock, you haven't changed one bit. But let me tell you, I haven't changed either. Not a day's gone by the past 7 years that I haven't hated you.
If killing me will bring you peace, then so be it.
Dohalim, what the hell are you saying?
First, I have business to take care of. If it's vengeance you seek, I will grant you it. But you must wait. My sins are legion. Let me finish what I came to do. Then you have my word. I will let you do whatever brings you peace.
Sure, that's it. Run away like always. You don't even have the courage to die. No wonder you leave it to someone else. You're just a coward!
Dohalim.
I apologize that you had to witness that.
Is it true? What she said about you killing someone?
Each of us have our pasts. I am no exception.
Before, back in Menancia, you mentioned having taken a friend's life over the throne. Is that what she meant?
The mistakes I made there were not my first, and may not be my last. I will say no more.
Did you mean what you said? About letting her take your life if she wanted to?
She has more right to my life than anyone.
But you can't just...
Whatever happens, I have sworn to put an end to the crown contest, and to ensure continued coexistence in Menancia. I have no intention of expiring before I do so. There are far too many questions I still seek answers to. Besides, you have just as much reason to kill me as she does.
Dohalim!
Forgive me. Some things are best left unsaid.
This is beautiful!
Yeah. It must be some sort of rest and leisure area for the locals.
You think? Man, these Renin sure know how to live it up, don't they?
Is something the matter, Dohalim?
Before I went down to Dana, my friends and I, we used to gather at this very spot and play music together. Avakir, Faria, and Tarnigan. That was a lifetime ago now.
Tarnigan. He was the one that Faria mentioned, right?
He was once my dearest, closest friend. As well as Faria's betrothed. Despite Faria's lower-class upbringing, she possesses a tremendous talent for music. Entranced by her playing, I helped her overcome her sense of inferiority and introduced her to Tarnigan and Avakir. It was a time of great joy. 4 people bound only by their love of music, with no care for social standing. Only the next song, the next melody.
A friendship based on mutual respect, and a society where everyone is a prisoner to their social class. You really are different, Dohalim.
I suppose it's natural you would see it as strange.
I would have, once. Now, I think the idea of breaking away from society's constraints and choosing your friends based solely on affection is something beautiful that's worth cherishing. Besides, it was that way of looking at the world that laid the foundations for coexistence in Menancia.
Your praise does me too great an honor. I was merely following the wishes of my own heart. And even then, it only lasted until the crown contest began. After that, Tarnigan and I became fierce competitors for the position of Lord. Tarnigan had fallen for Faria. By becoming Lord, he aimed to wrest her from her humble origins and raise her to the highest echelons of society. But fate was not so benevolent.
What happened?
Tarnigan was no match for me in combat. On a level playing field, he wouldn't have stood a chance. But he was desperate and low on options, and he couldn't stand the thought of defeat.
You mean he resorted to dirty tactics to try to win, right? But then why does Faria think... Wait, don't tell me she doesn't know.
How could I tell her? Combined with the trauma of losing her beloved, and by her friend's hand, no less, she would have been devastated.
So instead you let her go on hating you, so she could use that hate as a crutch for her grief?
That's not the same as running away, though.
It is exactly the same. Unable to face the loss of my friend and the burden of my duty, instead I decried my fate and looked away from what I'd done. As for what happened after, that you already know.
But if you hadn't become Lord, Menancia wouldn't be what it is now. The Danans there would still be suffering under Renin oppression like before.
Shion's right. What other lord would have treated me as you did? Anyone else and I would have been dead long ago. You've saved so many people, Dohalim. You saved me. It's thanks to you that I'm here today. So, try not to blame yourself. The burden you've placed on your own shoulders is too much for anyone to bear.
Frank as always. But I shall do my best to heed your advice.
Do you think he'll be all right?
Yeah, I think so. He's got Kisara.
It's important to have someone like that.
I didn't realize how difficult it is just to be there for someone.
Sometimes just knowing someone's on your side can be enough. And he knows, Shion. I promise he does.
I hope you're right. Alphen.
Yeah?
I never appreciated until recently just how much you were always there to support me.
It goes both ways. You've helped me keep going more times than I can count.
Maybe, but I still wanted to say thank you.
I see a medic and supply officer over there. If they know you're with me, they'll likely offer their assistance.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?